Hello everyone! This is Paukshte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. We've recently showed you how to make scallops for decorating dresses and some other garments. Today I'm going to show you one more dress. Have a look at the picture. This photo was taken at Milan Fashion Week. This is Gucci dress. You can see the close-up of the picture on the screen. The dress is multicolored, black and white. The best thing about this dress is that you can make it without a basic pattern. It can be made on the basis of the pattern for the dresses with dolman sleeves. I'll show you the pattern later. Let's have a look at the sketch first. The back will be black. This part of the shoulder will be white, and this part of the skirt will be white as well. More of the milk color than white. There will be dolman sleeves in the dress. Notice that in the original dress, the right shoulder, the black one, is decorated. I have a very beautiful decoration made of pearls. Have a look at it. I've detached it from the other dress, the one which I don't wear anymore. I am going to attach it to the shoulder in the new dress. You can, for example, attach a piece of lace or net and decorate it with pearls or beads. You can also attach an applique. It's up to you how to decorate the dresses you sew. Use your imagination. These are the original picture, the sketch, the pattern, the black piece of fabric, the milk-colored piece of fabric, and the decoration for the shoulder. I can move the fabrics and the decoration aside. I am going to use 1.5 meters of the black fabric and 1.2 meters of the milk-colored fabric. I honestly think that it's more than needed. I recommend you drawing a pattern first. Make a pattern, measure it, and then decide how much fabric you need. I love this design. It's not too complicated, so it won't be hard to make this dress. Let's have a look at the pattern for the dresses with the dolman sleeves. Have a close look at the sleeves. They are pretty short. This line marks the width of the back. In my case, the sleeves are 17 centimeters long from this point. It's also very important that this part is not too tight. Its circumference is 42 centimeters in this case. This is the regular shoulder seam for the dolman sleeves. Further from this point, the shoulder was lowered for about 1 centimeter. You can see it here. This is the waistline. This is the bust line. I've divided the distance between them in half and started drawing the sleeve from this point. Have a look at this line. You can make it of any shape you want. You can make the sleeves a bit wider here. It's very important for them to be comfortable. You will be able to make them tighter after fitting if you want to. I've decided not to show you the making of this pattern. I've already showed you how to do it a lot of times. This is the pattern for the back. The length of the back down from the waistline is 102 centimeters. The back is going to be symmetric, so I've made just half of the pattern for it. I've matched the waistlines in the front and the back. Notice that these parts match perfectly. This is because the front pattern was made on the basis of the back pattern. If you draw them differently, it will be very hard for you to make these details match. What's next? Next, I want to talk to you about the balance extension. In my case, the balance extension in the front pattern is 2 centimeters. In my basic pattern, the balance extension is 3 centimeters. Sometimes people tell me that in their case, the balance is 8 centimeters or even 10 centimeters. I am 60 years old. I've never seen such balance in my life. Imagine I've added 10 centimeters here. or even 6 centimeters. How could it be possible to make such shoulders? They would look... I don't use curse words, so I can't say how they would look like. As I've already said, in my case, the balance extension is 2 centimeters. I want to tell you about the mistake which my subscribers often make. They often tell me that after adding the balance extension, they can't make the shoulder seams to be accurate. They are not on the shoulders, but on the back. What's the reason for that? They add the balance extension to the full length of the sleeve. It's not right. When showing you how to make such patterns, I told you that the balance should be added just to the shoulder itself. The extension should come to nothing down at the sleeve bottom. The lower parts of the sleeve should match in the front and the back patterns. Have a close look here. This is how the shoulder looks like. As I've already said, the lower parts of the sleeve should match in the front and the back patterns. If you, for example, add 3 centimeters not only to the shoulder itself, but to the whole seam, it will always go to the back. I don't know why people don't listen to me when I tell them such important things. I actually want to talk to you about the importance of the sewing accuracy and literacy. There are a lot of people who like giving advice. Some of them are not even professional tailors. How can someone who doesn't know how exactly to do something give you an advice on how to do it? I want you to be different and beautiful. I want you to be able to work with the patterns accurately. I want you to know what a lengthwise grain is. I give you a lot of useful information for free. Use it. Let's talk about the balance extension once again. The regular measurement is 1.5 or 2 centimeters. 3 or 3.5 centimeter extension is for the big sizes. Don't ever add more than 4 centimeters for the balance extension. When sewing garments for the people of big sizes, we often have to pin the extra extension. It's very important for the seam to be placed accurately. It should be placed right in the center of the shoulder. Sometimes there is no need to add any balance extension at all. Anyway, it's better to add more than needed than less than needed. You'll be able to cut the extra pieces after fitting. When you try a garment on, make sure that the seam is accurate. There's one more piece of advice I want to give those who likes the garments with the dolman sleeves. Go shopping. You can find garments with the dolman sleeves in almost any mass market shop. Anyway, what I wanted to do is to try such garments on. I wanted to have a close look at the shoulder seams. You would never find a dolman sleeve, dress, or a blouse in which the front is 8 or 10 centimeters higher than the back. It's absolutely impossible. Anyway, I'll get back to talking to you about the sewing accuracy later. Next time, I'm going to show you how to make a pattern for the front. This is the back. I've already told you about it. It can be moved aside. It's very simple. There will be just a seam on the center back. Next time, we'll continue working with this dress. My name is Paukshte Irina. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Goodbye.